the Jessies. That's Kathleen and Ed. And they have a very interesting story that ties into Randy Dew. And all of this is part and parcel to the issue of judicial corruption that we're looking into.
Then they went and set up a corporation which they gave Lance, our son, 250 shares and gave Ed and I 250 shares. That was exactly half of the shares. There was 1,000 shares. We thought that we had 2/3 of the shares. And when it come about, the Keneally's kept 500 of the shares.
How is that possible? How can they possibly keep 500 shares of 1,000 outstanding to what? I don't understand. How could they possibly do that?
We don't know either. And they never explained to us what we could do with the shares. Later, we were told that we could have given some of the shares to someone else, but we didn't know that. We never were told that. Well, so then we went to, after some court hearings, we went and demanded our papers, and they refused to give them to us, although we paid thousands of dollars to have the estate planning done. They refused to give us our papers. So we went to great length to get the papers. After a court hearing in Alliance, we went up there with a friend. We proceeded to, we talked to a highway patrol, we talked to the sheriff, we talked to a judge, we went to the police department, and no one would go with us to demand them to get our papers.
And this, it starts off sounding like there was some sort of premeditation involved here. Is it possible that somebody else had designs on your property that you were unaware of? Because that's last time I checked, when somebody deeds property or whenever somebody creates a trust, they get all of those trust documents as soon as that is done in one nice, neat little bundle, including what the shares are, where they go to. And you're telling me that they never provided that information to you?
No, they didn't.
And they also changed the shares. They drew a line through them.
Wrote canceled.
Canceled.
Across.
And can they do that? It's
We went
not in the laws that they can do that.
We went into the bookkeeper because we took her a copy of our shares, and she had a copy. So when we got this one with the line through it that said canceled, we compared it with hers. She says, it's not on mine. She says, how can they do this without even an initial? They didn't.
I've never heard of anything quite like this before. So
We have the papers. Proves